The following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Get In Loser. We're starting a podcast. You know who it is. It's your boy, Cheetah.
I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to keep it, hey, look at that. Our props in my background is your boy Chop. But hold on for a minute. We don't have Yoda today, but today's a special Chopper Cheetah in the morning. But
At night.
yes.
Yeah, we don't have Yoder this week. If you guys remember, I think he said it last week. He had to have a checkup done, I guess, for something. I can't remember what it was. Maybe his legs or something. Yeah. So he just kind of wanted to take the week off, just to, you know.
I'm sure he wasn't like picked up by ice or something.
He might have been.
His background?
That's probably his secret life. He's probably secretly like a spy or something. That's why he's not here today.
Well, I always like to say things like he's, maybe he's like in the CIA secretly, and he's in Iran, like doing, like saving the country. Or
Do you have his location?
Nah, I should, just for research purposes. But yeah, so he took the week off, so we didn't want to take the whole week off too, so we figured, fuck it, we'll just roll, the two of us, like the old days.
Man, I can't say Jamaican bobsled because
It's been a long time. It's been a really long time since it's been just me and you. A lot of me and Yoder. No,
dude, this is our first episode together in the studio.
Yeah, I think I was gonna say this is the first time in the new studio where it's just me and you.
Because there's always conflict of interest.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're just gonna.
All
right,
get comfy.
All right, calm down.
Hey, I'm taking full advantage of this.
Yeah, so we're just gonna hang out this week, kind of just shoot the shit like we usually do.
Oh yeah,
a lot of shit's been happening.
Lot of shit to shoot.
Yeah, a lot of. First of all, big ups to the USA men's and women's hockey team, and both winning gold. Very, very big moment. I cried a little when I found out.
When I get there,
I was at home.
It's better now.
I wasn't watching the game. I don't know why I wasn't. I probably should have watched it, but I was scared that if I watched it, they'd lose because I don't know anything about hockey.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I'm not going to watch. And then someone texted me and said they won, and for some reason my first reaction was to call like an eagle as loud as I possibly could.
What was the Eagle's name?
It's probably a good thing I live alone again, because sure my brother wouldn't have appreciated that. Just hear me go, rah!
What was that for?
What? Pretty much, that's what it was like.
Just, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good eagle imitation.
Just much louder.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put. Hey, motherfuckers, gonna put it in your ESMR ears.
But yeah, shout out to them, man. That's awesome. Super cool.
That skater was really cool. Did you see that skater girl? I don't know her name.
Alyssa Liu?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
She was really good. Like
yeah,
my wife
really
likes
good.
skating, so we watched the skating because she likes the skating, and we've seen a lot of we used to go to KeyBank Center to watch the skating when it would come, and we saw a lot of professionals and all that stuff over the years, and we were both like, that may be like the best routine I've ever seen.
Yeah,
and it was
really
effortless.
Good. The way she just I seen the one part where she got down, she was down on her knees and she just slid across the ice, it was so effortless. It was crazy. Yeah, she's badass.
Yeah, how about that guy, the blind kid?
Yeah, I was gonna say I like that kid too. I seen him, his routine he did to that NF song. That was badass, man.
And the one guy fell twice.
Yeah,
I think that was supposed to be.
I think that was the guy that did the routine to the NF song after.
Right.
Yeah. It was just
he was supposed to do really well. And
yeah,
he
it was
just
one
fell.
that didn't count or something. It was like his ending routine or something. He just did to an NF song.
There was a weird conspiracy. There was something wrong with the ice. So they redid the ice, supposedly, at some point. I don't know if it was that arena or a different arena, but there were supposedly some issues with the ice. Like certain skaters were saying the ice wasn't icy enough or what. I don't even know. But
conspiracy, huh? I like a good conspiracy.
Hey, you want to hear a crazy conspiracy?
Sure.
Epstein's still alive.
I mean, that one's been around pretty much since the day he died. Everyone's been saying he's probably still alive somewhere. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, honestly.
Man.
Someone as powerful as that, man, you want to keep him alive if you can.
Possible.
Because you know,
Especially if you know what I mean? They could use him as a... If he is still alive, they could pull him out as a red herring one day and just be like, boom. Now we got, you know...
Do you know anything about Bitcoin?
No, not really.
So, like, the guy that supposedly started Bitcoin, nobody knows who it is.
Yeah.
And that was a thing for a while. That guy has disappeared. Like Satoshi. That's kind of the name for him. That's why, like, Bitcoin units are called Satoshis. So the guy who supposedly wrote the white paper and all this stuff, and he's like, but he just disappeared. Like, and nobody knows what happened to him. So his Bitcoin's not moved. And so that was the rumor, like, recently with the Epstein files that got released that Satoshi was Epstein. And that's why you haven't heard from him, because he's dead. So that's a fun conspiracy. I don't know if I just like conspiracy theories because they're fun.
Yeah. I like the fun ones, too. You get into some real crazy ones that are just like, all right, man, they're not as fun anymore because it's just too far-fetched.
like, how crop circles were made by cows.
I mean, those are ones, too, like, people like, they'll, like, sit there and they could full-on lay out, like, an entire logical answer for it, and I still won't believe it. Because it's like, you can't tell me there's a logical reason for crop circles. I don't believe it. Just don't make any sense.
Telling signs.
Also, Signs, what a fucking wild movie. You ever seen that movie before?
I haven't seen that movie in so long.
Is that
a
with Mel
wild
Gibson?
movie. Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix.
Did you have to, like, Signs, there was like a book, right? It was a book first. And then I think, like, because I feel like for years they made the kids read it in middle school or something like that.
Yeah, I think it might have been.
Hey, Cheetah, you read the book The Giver?
No, I watched the movie, though.
The book?
Well, that counts.
What?
I heard the movie was terrible compared to the book.
That's
but,
what I heard,
that's
too.
usually what
I didn't
happens,
watch the
but,
movie, and I didn't read the book.
yeah.
But
Right now I'm reading, what was I listening to?
Wait, hold on. Are you reading the book?
No,
or
I
are
was
you
listening.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you're not, like, because...
No, I was listening to
yeah.
a book at work the other day. I
Okay.
forgot which one it was.
Just say listening. Don't say
Yeah.
reading, because that shit pisses me off. 'Cause
I
my
was
wife does
listening-
that shit. My wife's like, oh, I read 5 books this week. I'm like, I'm with you, and you didn't read shit. You listened. It's like, no, I read. I'm like, no, somebody else read, and you just listened. And I'm like, I don't care if you listen to books, but just don't call it listening.
Yeah,
Doesn't count.
I started listening to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Is better than the movie?
It's so far it's kind of right there with what I remember. I haven't watched the movie in years, but I remember really enjoying it when I watched it.
The book is definitely better than the movie.
Yeah, that's what I
And
heard
not that
too.
the movie's bad, but there's just so many, like, nuances in the book that you just can't capture in a movie. But the book is great. Like, the book's really
Yeah,
really
the
a great
first
book.
one, I didn't know there was like 5 books total. I thought there
Yeah,
was
I
only
read the
one,
first 2 and then I got bored.
Yeah.
Like back in like 1996 or something.
Yeah, the first one, the audiobook, they have Stephen Fry narrating.
cool.
And he's great choice for it because you could, you know what I mean? He's got the kind of voice that, you can listen to it and you don't really get bored of it.
He's got that great.
That was like my problem with, I tried listening to the Ready Player One book. I wanted to listen to both of them, the first one and the second one, because I really enjoyed the movie, but everybody's like, oh, you got to read the book. So I tried listening to the first book, but they got, like, no offense to the guy, but they got Will Wheaton narrating, and I don't know, it's just something about the guy's voice. I just can't do it. I've tried multiple times, I just can't. Nothing against him. He's a good actor, but I
And
don't know,
by
just
me.
something about his voice.
He's great in that movie.
Oh, yeah, that is a fantastic movie. One of my favorite movies growing up, actually. You don't believe me, ask my mom. She'll tell you.
I love when he played himself on Big Bang Theory. It was so good. Like, he really did a great job playing this kind of comedic version of himself. I like Big Bang. I didn't like the Big Bang Theory when it first came out. It really kind of caught on with me, like maybe like the 3rd season, and then I really liked it after that. And especially when they started to have fun with like Will Wheaton and different, like other actors would come and kind of play funny versions of themselves. They were a lot of fun. Like James Earl Jones was on, and Carrie Fisher was on, and stuff like that.
Do you know Big Bang Theory? Why they're always having like DC stuff on? Because CBS at the time or DC was part of CBS. That's why you never see like Marvel or anything.
I never knew that. I always wondered why it was only like Flash and Green Lantern and Superman. I never realized. I don't think I ever knew that.
Yeah, I watched a video on it. Like, yeah,
Interesting.
interesting facts you don't know.
Well, it was weird the one episode where Sheldon was trying to decide whether he was going to buy an Xbox or a PlayStation, but they couldn't get either company to allow them to. They could say, because you can say the word like they did, but if they wanted to show like the box, they had to get permission. So they didn't want to pay for permission. So if you look at every box in an episode, they're real boxes for PlayStation and Xbox, but they put a little piece of tape over part of the name on every box, and that way they didn't have to pay any royalties to do it. So I mean, like, but I never knew about. I was always wondering why you never saw like Iron Man or something, like a shirt on one of the guys. Interesting. I learned something today.
And you learned it from Chop. That's the craziest part.
I learned it from Facebook Reels.
Hey,
man.
as long as you're learning, from somewhere.
Huh?
Yeah, me learning.
Oh yeah. Also, I just gotta.
I don't know what the fuck Yoders sits here. This is some fucking bullshit.
The Yoders a lot smaller than both of us.
Fuck this shit. This is a new couch.
Same couch.
Same one that you guys spill your cookie crumbs all over every week.
Nah, I can't get no Yankees famous today.
It's not a great couch. It was cheap. When I'm short, so when I sit on that couch, I have to like put a cushion behind me because I feel, or my feet dangle. I can't get comfortable on that couch.
No offense to Matt Johnson, man, but it's better than the steel chairs we used to have to sit in with the old one. That was terrible.
Yeah, when you do a long pod sitting in those folding chairs, your ass just hurt.
It was horrible.
Like when we do like an hour episodes, we go out try to do hour episodes. We were great. Like, okay, this is kind of cool.
It was always worse too when you knew someone was coming after, or someone would be there at the same time as you, because then you have to close the door to the pod cave, and it gets so hot in there so fast.
But yeah, in the summertime, there a couple times it was freaking hot in there.
There was times I had my shirt off. Me and Mike had our shirts off.
It was brutal in there.
Yep.
It was great though. I mean, we put some
now
good
look at you
content
now.
out there.
You're in this beautiful air conditioned room.
Uh-huh.
Past that wall, it kind of sucks in the winter, in the summertime, because it gets real warm back there.
Yeah.
Because the air conditioning only goes as far as the wall you're in front of. There is a vent that you can see it going through, but it just never really cools down that backside. And I have to get like a portable air conditioner or something, but I just haven't been able to. They're not cheap, so someday.
$300 or something.
I don't want to out my man Chop here, but I got to tell you guys about the conversation we had in the car on the way here.
Uh-oh.
He was so convinced in his mind that Shane Gillis, the comedian, was the same guy who plays Yeah in The Sandlot. Like, he was dead convinced. He's like, look it up, I'm telling you. I'm like, no, it's not even the same person. He's like, it's got to be him, I'm telling you.
Interesting.
Well, Shane Gillis was in the 90s movie.
Not The Sandlot. I watched it only 100 times.
Shane Gillis.
He was not, I'm telling you, he was...
That's one of those. I love when people do that, like where there was that show Psych.
Yeah.
And Drew Hill, I think his name is, with the black guy. Everybody was convinced that he was the little kid, the little boy that was Rudy's friend on The Cosby Show. Like, people, even though, like, because it was a while ago, so the internet wasn't real good, like, back then, so you couldn't really find things as easy. So they made a running joke about that on the show. And in the last episode of Psych, they brought that kid back, he's an adult now, to be on the show. He actually was on the show one time as like a guy that was just like the other guy, but he just was different. Like, it was really funny when they brought, like, that they were aware of like jokes on the internet, and so they actually made it a joke on the show, which is kind of fun. I like stuff like that. So who was the kid in The Sandlot that's not Shane Gillis?
Oh, yeah? His name is Marty York. I follow him on Instagram.
Maybe he
He's
changed
jacked now. He's like a bodybuilder now.
Really?
Yeah, he's huge.
Yo, Rich, don't let Cheetah fool you. He fallen all the Sandlot.
I do. I follow every single one. I need him to have social media. I follow him on there. Because I'm still holding on hope, man, that one day they'll have a fucking real Sandlot reunion with Benny.
I do like The Sandlot. Of all those movies that you seem to like, I do like The Sandlot. The Sandlot's
great, man. It's
out of all
classic.
the movies that you talk about that are like you're super connected to, The Sandlot's the one I think is the best out of all of those that
I
you
think
really
I'd
like.
agree.
I like the Sandlot.
Sandlot's a timeless classic, man.
What I like about it is it does definitely feel like it is so nostalgic for your childhood, even if it's not my childhood because I don't like baseball. But like for those kids, like those neighborhood friends, like that whole side, that's why I do like Stand By Me, because like you have that kid that was like your best friend maybe when you were a little kid, and then maybe you just like lost track of them, and then you never know really what happened for whatever reason. You just grew apart, but like that time frame when he was your guy, he was your dude, like. And then it just life change happens. So I mean that's why I I do like The Sandlot. I do like Stand By Me. Goonies I'm not a big Goonies fan, but I think I'm too old for Goonies when it came out.
That's all right. It's not for everybody.
Yeah, but I was saying about Shane Gillis, Tires, that show you guys.
That's a funny show.
I love that show.
That's a
He's
great
great
show.
in that show.
I only got to like episode 7 of season 2 of the retirement party where he talks to his uncle.
I think him and Netflix are about to do a lot of stuff because they just signed a big deal.
I was surprised Tires wasn't a bigger show.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it would be more popular.
His whole production company just signed a big deal with
Yeah.
Netflix. I think they're about to do a whole bunch of stuff together.
We saw him last year when he came to Buffalo. It was a good show.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it was.
There's this dude I discovered recently. I've been watching him a lot. His name is Chappelle Lacey.
Oh yeah, he's
Oh
really
my God,
funny.
he's so funny.
He's just so casual
love
the
that
way he
dude.
does those jokes.
I love
And he's
that.
quick too. Like
Yeah.
he gets shit out so quick. Like something happened in the news on a Tuesday, and by Thursday, like Wednesday or Thursday, there's videos out of him in a club doing it.
Oh,
Like
he's
making
so funny.
he's so quick. Like literally, like it's within 24 hours if something happened, he's like telling jokes about it, and
Yeah.
he's really good with his social media.
Yeah.
He's very funny. He's got that funny, like his voice has got that quirky little sound to it, the way he
Yeah.
whispers into the microphone. He's super funny.
Yeah, I love that dude. I just started. I've been watching a bunch of his stuff lately. He's super good.
Yeah.
Another guy I've been watching a lot of stuff of too is Jeff Curie, I think his name is. He's pretty funny. He does a lot of like crowd work stuff too. He's funny. He's got some good stuff.
You know what I want to see in person? Bert Kreischer.
Dude, I used to love Bert so much. I used to be a ride or die for Bert. I don't know. He just isn't fun to me anymore. I don't know.
Is he
Maybe
like
I'm just
Kevin Hart to
over
you,
his
though?
whole shtick. What?
He's more like Kevin Hart.
I don't know. I mean, I laugh at some like his show Free Bert was funny, but I think some of his stuff just got old fast. Like,
Only thing he was good for was the machine.
yeah, like that story. The first couple of times I heard it was like, oh shit, it's crazy. Yeah, it's awesome. You know, they like made a movie about it. I'm like, oh, the movie's funny. But now it's just like a lot of his stuff is just like him like talking about how he's like still partying and shit, and he's just like. He has like that laugh. It's just like, you know what I mean? Like I can't. That's not it. But his laugh, just I don't know. Guy's not. I'm not saying the guy's not funny. It's just I don't know. I can't. I don't really get into him anymore that much.
Sometimes they just they're just not. They have like a nice run, but then they just kind
Yeah.
of forget it. They just kind of forget, and they just can't get new material.
Yeah, but you know, think about it. Cat Williams, still funny.
Yeah. Well, also Cat Williams didn't do anything for fucking. He like disappeared for years. So you know what I mean? He kind of like that whole thing where like they tell you like gotta leave the people wanting more. That's what he did. He didn't become oversaturated because he disappeared forever.
And that's what I think happened with Kevin Hart.
Yeah, he's just too much at once. Yeah,
He's just too. It's in commercials and every movie, and he's the same in everything he does. And I think at some point you just kind of. And I still think he's kind of funny, but I feel like I'm just not interested in his opinion anymore on anything. So because I just feel like he lost his. I don't know. It was just too much. That's it's the same the gimmick over. You have to change a little bit. You can't just do the same jokes over or the same style of jokes all the time. You kind of have to evolve a little bit, and that's why I was like Bill Burr, because Bill Burr has changed as the years have gone along. He's still my favorite.
Sorry, I'm trying to find his book.
But last Saturday I saw Jeff Dunham.
How was that?
Oh my god! I know his TV specials. I thought he was like a nice comedian, like doesn't swear. Nope. On the shows, he peanuts, ruthless. They made fun of him. Like, what if somebody has no tongue? How do you speak?
That guy's funny too, because like he found a way to like not just be a comedian. You know what I mean? Like doing the puppets and shit. He found that like that area to work in, and then just became like one of the best at it. Maybe the best ever at it.
Yeah, but
That's what makes him so good still. That's why I think he's been able to stand like the test of time. Because it's like nobody's not going to laugh at talking puppets. Like, you're going to laugh regardless. That shit's going to be fun no matter what.
But I was kind of glad he had his 4 because on the specials he had more. He had he started the show Walter. Then went to Bubba J.
Oh, I haven't watched him in years. I don't know. The last ones I remember is like Peanut,
Yeah, Peanut is his main.
Ahmed.
Peanut is his main actor. Is like his main show. His main. That he usually has Peanut go last because is his main person. And he had Achman.
Surprised he still does that one in this day and age. Surprised he's able to get away with that one.
He brought Jose Jalapeno on a stick. They were him and Peanut. You know how in the specials they have him and Peanut go at each other. So she something about like, oh, at least something about my mom is this, but at least I don't have a stick on my butt.
Yeah, that Chappelle Lacey. I wish I would have discovered him sooner because he came to Buffalo at the beginning of this year.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Came in like the beginning of January.
Interesting.
What a name, Chappelle Lacey.
He's funny as hell. You gotta watch him. You'd laugh. I'm telling you, this shit's great.
Is he getting like a big?
He talks about how he was like a cheerleader and shit. And then people start laughing at him. He's like, "What? Yeah, I was a cheerleader. What?" Dude's funny as hell. Another guy I've been into a lot too. Does like a lot of crowd work. His name's Phil Hanley. He's fucking great.
Yo, how about Matt Rife?
He has
a crowd worker.
He did that Phil Hanley. He wrote a book because he's dyslexic. So he wrote a book about like growing up, like trying to become a comedian while being dyslexic and shit. It's pretty good. I listened to it. But yeah, he's pretty cool though. Yeah, that Jeff Curry dude too. He's pretty good. I like him. He's like one of them comedians that like laughs. He'll laugh at a lot of stuff he says, but it's not like an annoying laugh. Like some comedians, they'll laugh at their own jokes, and it's like, all right, man, it's not funny anymore. No, you laugh too much.
I saw a video the one
Threw me
time
off.
about that, and they were talking about like why a lot of them will laugh because sometimes they'll do the laugh thing because they know jokes a little too far over the top.
Yeah.
And it's a
Well, that
way
makes
of
sense.
like almost like because Burr does it, he'll do something that's inappropriate, but then he'll laugh, which is almost like he knows that it's over the top. So I'm laughing too because it's real. Oh, geez, I shouldn't have said that. So a lot of comedians do that like as a gimmick, to like
I never thought about it like that.
to
That's
kind of
actually-
like
that's
take
smart.
the edge off of something they probably shouldn't have said.
That's smart, actually. I never thought about it like that. I'll tell you one though. One of the funniest, one of the funniest joke stories I've ever listened to is you got to listen to Tom Segura's story about meeting Mike Tyson on an airplane. One of the funniest things I've ever. Literally every time I listen to it, I laugh. My stomach hurts from laughing. It's so funny.
Tears ever come down your face because of that?
Oh, it's funny as hell. I remember the one time I was watching a clip of their pod, their Two Bears, One Podcast. Or Two Bears, One Cave, or whatever it's called. And they were
Yeah.
talking about how Tom did a movie with Jennifer Aniston. And how him and Bert were like talking about how they wanted to try and meet with her. And then Tom said something about, yeah, we'll tell her to obviously bring security for safety. And it was the stupidest shit ever. Like, it wasn't even funny, but the way they reacted to it was so fun. I literally was in pain from laughing so hard.
We really
Because Bert just kept saying, for safety! And he just kept saying, and it was the funniest shit ever. The way he said it was just so funny.
Will you really listen to Two Bears in One Cave or Bobby Lee and the Redhead?
Probably Bobby Lee and Andrew. I like Bobby Lee. I think he's funny. I think sometimes he goes a little too far. Some of the shit he be,
Like, oh, how about that touch me? Like, what the hell?
His niece or fucking whatever she is, Rudy Jules, she's funny too. I like her.
Yeah, you know what I want to see? I want to see that guy from Brooklyn.
Good guy from Brooklyn.
His name's like K Joe or K John.
No idea.
No, it's like KEYJOY. Kanjan or something. He's like a Dominican.
The who?
Oh, I was going.
I never heard of him before.
Yeah, he's always talking about how his mom's like how his mom's Dominican, and let me just quickly look it up real quick.
I've literally never heard of this guy before. Orders, I tried to get in it. Don't you watch that Paradise on Hulu?
Was
Did you watch that Paradise?
What's it on?
Hulu.
I don't think I know. I don't think I have.
I thought somebody here told me about it. I think
I just started Pluribus.
I tried to watch it, but I couldn't get into it.
Pluribus is freaking good.
I think I watched the first episode. I gotta go back and finish it.
Pluribus is good because it's got like it's kind of like it's what's his face who did Breaking Bad. It's that crew of guys.
Oh yeah. Okay,
So
I
the
know what you're talking
girl that's from Better Call Saul, she's the star, and
Rhea?
it's a really funny take on the like an apocalypse,
about.
zombie alien
This guy.
invasion thing.
Yeah. Oh, Joe Coy.
But I'm enjoying it so far.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta go back and watch it. New season of Monarch starts tomorrow,
Okay.
I
Yep.
believe. Right? Say the 26th?
Tomorrow, today's 26th.
Yeah, tomorrow's new season starts tomorrow. I'm hyped. I can't wait.
Rich, how far are you? How many episodes are you from the pit?
I am all caught up on the pit.
All right, we can talk about it.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert! If you guys didn't watch it yet so far,
Good show, man. Good season
Pit's
so
just
far.
great. It's
Yeah,
just so,
so
good.
good.
I mean, there's not a bad moment on that show.
They're not gonna.
You
know
know,
what, I'm
everybody's so
honestly-
good, and
I think they're probably gonna save it for like the later hours of the shift. But I'm really surprised we haven't had somebody come in with a blow their fingers off.
that's
injury
got to
yet.
be coming, right? Like
Yeah.
it's the 4th of
That's,
July.
yeah,
Someone
that's the
didn't
first
blow
thing I
their
thought
hand
of. I heard
off.
4th of July. Yeah.
Like it's
I think they're
almost
probably gonna save it till like later. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they could say, "Oh, they were drunk or something."
right.
Doing it.
or is the time now? Kinda.
Yeah,
But no-
I'm excited to see what happens tonight. Dude. This shit looks crazy.
Yeah, tonight they go in analog. They go no technology because of the cyber attack. And
Mhm.
Dr. Robbie is pissed at fucking
Dr. Al Shimi.
Yeah, because she had a call from the CEO.
Well, they had another motorcycle guy come in. I think you said that you have a theory about like there's so many motorcycle things happening this season that they're gonna.
Yeah, something's gonna like trigger him, and he might not go or something.
You
I'm
know.
thinking.
I mean, it doesn't
could,
really
though, who
matter
knows?
if he goes because he says he's only going for 3 months, and when they do the next season, he's just going to be back. It's not like he's going to be. So I'm wondering if they'll do a thing where he goes on the motorcycle thing, and when he comes back, it's his first day back. Like I'm assuming that's what they'll. If he goes on the motorcycle thing,
Yeah, that could be.
season 3 will just be his first day back.
Yeah,
You know.
could be a way cool. Could be a cool way too to like mirror it to like this season now, where this is like Langdon's first shift back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The scene where Langdon talked to the nurse and she kind of like kind of told him it was okay and let
Yeah.
it go and
I
you know
love her. Oh my god.
she's
the
great, isn't
best.
she? I
She's
mean,
so good.
everybody's good though.
They
like,
really
even the
are.
people you don't like are like they're really good at being people you don't like. You don't like them because they're bad actors. You like them. You don't like them because you don't like the way their character is. You know.
I don't like Dr. Buttchin.
I was telling somebody that Dr. Santos.
Yep.
I'm like, she's like one of those characters, man. Like, I don't like her because she's so cocky, but God, the actress is so
Yeah.
fucking good.
Yeah.
You go
The 2 guys that I really like on that show are the one nurse guy with the curly hair with the
Oh yeah, with the ponytail.
where he showed him how to sew the thing up and he was like showing the nobodies how to do stuff
Yeah.
and he liked the way he did the technique. And then the other guys are like is the security guard that's got the betting pool.
Oh, I love that.
The-
dude.
I don't know their names, but
That
I
dude's
should know
so
the character
funny.
names. But because they just come across as such real people.
Yeah.
Just regular real people. Like there's nobody on that show that feels like an extreme character. Like they couldn't be people if you walked into an ER that you wouldn't meet. You know.
The one, I I didn't know this, but the one Nurse Jessie,
Yep.
the guy with the short hair, it's like kind of like Salt and Pepper.
Right.
Apparently, he's a nurse in real life. I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
I thought he was just another actor.
Really?
And then the other girl, the one that like told them all what to do or whatever, and then Huckleberry's like, oh yeah, he's like, the nurses run the ED. We kind of just, we're kind of just here as backup. That lady, apparently, she's a nurse in real life too.
They said that they did a lot of that. They brought real people in, and a lot of the background people when they're doing procedures, when they're lifting bodies and all that stuff. Those are all real. Those are all real people too.
I think that's what makes the show so good too. It's just like you sometimes like even the ones that are actors are like, yeah, I honestly believe that these people are real doctors. I know they said they took like training and stuff to make it look as real as possible,
Like
and they really pull it off. Because sometimes I'm like, damn, are these people like legit saving someone's life right now? Because you could fool me.
Well, it's neat because they'll do CPR and things like that, and if it looks. I think they're really trying. I mean, again, obviously they've all talked about it. Noah Wiley in particular said like he's trying to honor the people in that industry, so he wants it to be as authentic as possible. And so I'm sure that they make sure that everybody knows, that the terminology is correct, and because there's other hospital shows like House and stuff like that they just took a lot of liberties with. Where this show is trying to be like really truly honor like people in that profession and how hard it is. So that's that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it a lot.
Yeah,
And
but
about something
I'm
else,
just
too.
waiting for what's her name, have her. But then again, it doesn't make sense. Who the hell has a trial, a hearing on 4th of July when?
I do think that that's kind of a weird plot thing. That's weird that it's on that day, right?
Yeah, something's gonna
Because like
happen.
I can't believe that would be that they would have like anybody be working that day on a holiday. That's like a federal holiday,
I like that. I like that in the last episode too. They dropped like a subtle, like blink and you miss it clue that's gonna play into like Santos's like wider backstory. Because if you weren't really paying attention in the scene in the bathroom when she goes to stand up, you could see that she's got like marks on her legs that shows that she was
She's
like
gonna cut her.
she was a cutter at one point in her life.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's also gonna play into like her wider backstory somewhere down the road, which is nice.
Interesting.
Nice little, nice little small clue just to kind of play into her as a character.
That deaf chick.
Oh yeah, something bad's gonna happen with her.
No, not bad. She's going to review what happened to the baby. Don't forget, she saw the baby when she saw the mother drop the baby off at the first episode.
I don't know. I feel like something bad's gonna happen with her because they like have been kind of like just kept pushing her aside, kind of. And I feel like at some point it's got to play a big part in something because it's you know what I mean. They wouldn't make such a point of it to have like an actual deaf actor on there if it wasn't
Is she really
like
deaf?
if it wasn't leaning towards something.
Yeah, I think it's because in the first episode when she was in the ER, because she couldn't hear. They didn't call her name, but she saw the person put the baby inside the bathroom.
Oh, she could. Yeah, I wonder what's gonna happen with that baby Jane Doe. Dana, man, what a badass.
Yeah, but I'm just hoping for some of this hand get blown off. Not
Also,
blown off.
like maybe strange of me to say this, dude, but Dana, she's kind of hot for an older lady. I'm saying it. I don't care. Maybe it's the accent. Something about her, though.
My chick told me that was a fake accent she put.
Probably.
Like how fucking Huckleberry, he's from Wells. You can't hear his Wells accent at all. I think it was kind of funny how he is helping the farm girl, where her husband died.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, he's in.
Yeah, I feel they. I don't know. They just like keep like dropping like little tidbits here and there of like stuff that I think is gonna play off later on, or pay off later on. I mean, which is nice. I like that too. It kind of keeps you coming back because you're like, all right, well now I gotta see where this leads. So that's pretty nice too. I was watching something. I started watching something else the other day too. I can't remember what it was though. I don't know. I'll be watching so much shit. Sometimes I'll start a show and then I'll just like quit halfway through and just never go back and then forget. It's because I get bored.
Yo, what do you think
know.
about Traders?
Wild. I'm so hyped my boy made it to the end. I hope he wins it all. You know I'm surprised made it? Oh, well. You don't watch Traders, right, Rich?
No, that's one of those ones I have on my list of things I should check out.
It's just a reality game show.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know I'm surprised made it to the end? Mora. The one I think
Oh.
I'm surprised. She's so ditzy. I'm surprised she made it. I love her, though.
Or not.
I love her. Oh, maybe. Tonight's the finale. Bless you. Bless you.
Yeah.
Moro's on Love Island. So was Rob. Rob was on Love Island, too.
It's weird.
I watched his season.
It's weird
of Love
because
Island.
I saw Lisa.
I mean, I didn't watch it. Someone told me about it.
Yeah,
I don't watch that shit.
Lisa, I saw her in a commercial.
Lisa Rinna?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the housewives.
Like at first I was like, man, she looks so fake.
Well, she is. Most of her body was all done by surgery. Her lips, for sure.
Yo, cheetah. If you ever give a girl that looks, you just matter, cool as hell, and she DTF for you, but she doesn't look like she does in her profile picture. Will you still do it?
What a strange question to ask me live on the air, where
Yo, I'm just
thousands of people do watch this.
I'm just asking. Like if that Lisa Ren will give you some action, will you say, nah, girl, nah, you too fake? Or will you
Don't look like the type of dude that's in any type of position to be turning down a woman.
How about
I don't got much options these days.
How about like person got a banging body, but she got like an old person face? Will you hit it?
Whatever, man. I care about personality, man. You make me laugh. We have fun together. I'm in it.
And what she says, she loves Lord of the Rings.
I'm fucking marrying her on the spot.
And her headlights turn on because she watches the Lord of the Rings.
I'm marrying her on the spot. So you know how hard it is to meet somebody these days that likes the Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, but speaking of, we were talking earlier, the hockey, Jack Hughes.
Jack Hughes.
Dude, he's
my
like,
boy.
Yo, he takes a stick to the mouth.
Big fan of that guy now.
He takes a stick to the mouth. Still wants to play and gets the winning goal, but a basketball player breaks his fingernail. He's out for the season. They were making fun of that about that. And matter of fact, like when they won gold, it was 46 years to the day that they won gold, 1980.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that. I didn't know it the last time they won, or the only time they won was the Miracle game.
I watched that movie.
I watched that movie too.
But you know, they're trying.
Remember, I watched it and then I lost it for like 10 years. I couldn't find it. I literally could not find it anywhere. And then one day it just turned up. No, I'm thinking about it. I don't know where it is right now. Maybe it disappeared again.
Probably in that big ass collection of movies you got at home.
I don't got that big.
Yeah, you do.
I know people that are way big. Their collections are way bigger.
Yeah, I'm
than
just saying yours is bigger than mine.
If we like counted digital movies in it too, my collection's pretty big because I got about 150 digital movies. Everybody's thinking, why would you buy digital? I'm like, I don't know, man. It's more convenient. They don't got to set up a DVD player or some shit. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, and Miracle when Kurt Russell eliminate that guy Jack Hughes. What if Jack Hughes was from?
Yeah, that's somebody was saying that it was written in this, that it was all part of the plan. That it had to happen that way. Hey man, you never know. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
maybe somebody watched that movie all them years back, or maybe somebody knew about it back then, and they're like, you know what, I'm gonna name my kid Jack Hughes in honor of this, and then boom, that Jack Hughes grows up, wins it.
What if he's like Captain America?
Hey man, maybe yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool, man.
Yo, any words on the Bills talk?
I know they're at the combine. So far, I've seen them talk to a couple safeties. I think they talked to a linebacker or two. I think they talked to a linebacker from Michigan, actually.
Yo, how you feel about Johnson going to safety, to move him to safety this year?
I don't know.
Are they going to keep Bishop, or are they going to let Bishop walk?
I'd keep Bishop. What do they fucking know? The kid's a stud. He was a beast this season.
All right, do you...
if I was them, dude, I'd find a way to bring back Jordan Blair, too. See if he'll come back for cheap. Just because the whole defense was completely different anytime he was on the field. He's a good role model to have in your locker room. If you can get him for a decent price, why not bring him back?
You know what my favorite...
And I'm not just saying that because I love him.
You know what my favorite corner is? Not Trey White. Trey White's there, but Mad Max. He plays like...
I think he's going to have a good season this year. Next year. I think he's going to have It'd be a season step up, I think. Well, not step. I mean, he's already been great, but
Who was that linebacker that got hurt? Number 50.
Terrell Bernard.
No.
No, he's not a linebacker.
He's number 8. Like he got the ACL tear. He's coming back next year.
Linebacker.
He's a white guy. His last name's like Holkins. HOS. 9 or 5.
Dude,
6.
I don't know,
Are you
bro.
coming from walkie-talkie?
Did I catch a niner in there? What are you calling from a walkie-talkie? Dude, look at my luxurious hair, dude. It's flowing so freely. I love it. Every day I go into work, it's up like this, and like, you're gonna comb your hair today, and I say, nope.
Hey, are you gonna cut your hair until the Bills make a Super Bowl? Yeah, your hair be like this.
And I'm just gonna keep growing for a little bit till I get sick of it. See how long it takes.
Yeah, until the summertime comes, like, oh shit, I need to get this fuck out of this.
I wish my beard would stay like this. This is like perfect. This is perfect right here. Is all I need. This is perfect.
Oh, that's perfect.
If I could just stay like this, but it can't. Of course, can't get all big and scraggly. I really thought I was really watching something the other day. I forgot what it was.
Oh, you know what movie I watched? Rich, you watched the movie Rip?
What?
Did you
The
watch
Rip?
The Rip?
It's on
The
Netflix.
Rip?
Matt Damon, Ben Affleck.
No, I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, it's brand new. It just came out this year.
Oh, well, that's why. Okay.
It's pretty good.
Who
actually.
is it? Matt Damon and
Matt Damon, Ben Affleck.
oh, putting the boys back together.
Yeah, Kyle Chandler's in it.
And the one black chick.
Tiana Taylor. Stephen Ewan. Dude
Okay.
who voices Invincible.
Yep.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Pretty
I'll
good,
have to look
actually.
that one up.
It's a good Netflix movie. You know what I mean?
Is it a good movie?
Like, I think if it went to like theaters, it probably would have bombed. But it's like a solid Netflix movie. Like a
What?
solid action Netflix movie.
When's Academy?
I don't know. Good question.
Rich should know about that. He's all in them
I
movies.
think it's not this Sunday. I think it's the Sunday after, isn't it?
I don't know. Who knows? They're not going to get it to anything good
I bet
anyways.
whoever put the best picture, best movie, it probably won't be the Sinners. It'd be like something
Yeah, it's 2 weeks. It's March 15th.
March 15. What's March 15 sounds familiar.
I never watch the Oscars. I don't care. I really don't. I don't really care what those people pick because it's like a weird representative thing. It's not everybody doesn't vote. You get picked from a pool of people, and they always have like some weird thing. And I don't know. Like I feel like they purposely try to not recognize certain groups of people. Like I don't know. I just kind of feel like the Oscars is kind of tainted, especially when you've got some weird years where just movies that clearly should not have won or even been nominated make it in.
The artists.
Yeah, it's just weird. I don't know. Like they need to come with a better way for the voting because I feel like it's very old the way it's kind of picked and choosed and the people that get to vote.
I wish it'd be like for the voting. They have the main people who will do it. Then you get fan voting. If the fans like, oh, we want Michael B. Jordan to be best actor, they take a percentage of that. It's like how to do elections.
The problem with stuff like that too, though, is then you run the risk of like people just
being dicks.
like bombing the results. You know what I mean? Just to be dicks. Yeah.
No, it'd be like an electoral college.
Or like finding a way to like fuck with the voting somehow.
No, it'd be like the electoral college, kind of.
No, they don't do that, man. They want only rich white men to be involved of the voting process. Guys who probably have never watched a movie in their life.
It's like the same people that do Rotten Tomato. They give like a 30, and the fans give like a 60, 70.
Dude, I've been seeing so much shit like that lately, man. It pisses me off. I hate when people do shit like that.
Oh, is it rant time? Is it?
No, when people go like, oh, well, the reviews on it were bad, or the score on Letterboxd isn't great. Like, okay, I don't give a shit. I don't care what other people think of a movie.
Wait a
dude.
minute.
You know how many movies that I really enjoy watching, and other people will tell you they're terrible? Like, dude, everybody's got a different taste. I don't care if a guy I've known my entire life sees a movie and they're like, hey, man, I fucking hate that movie. I can go watch that same movie and be like, hey, man, I really love that movie. Who gives a shit what the critics think?
Yeah,
Who gives a shit what other people think?
Yeah, remember back when I had that 360, we were thinking about getting a game together, and it was Lollipop Chainsaws, and we heard bad reviews. Like, we ain't getting a game. We should have rented a game to find out what the hell the game was about.
But that's my thing, too, is like, on my letterbox, I've been noticing a lot of people, too, like, they're so critical when they watch movies nowadays. Like, dude, what happened to just watching a movie just to enjoy watching a movie? You know what I mean? Not every review has to be so serious. Like, you can't just watch a movie just to enjoy it. Like, they'll sit there and, like, write, like, paragraphs upon paragraphs, like, nitpicking everything in the movie. And it's just like, bro, it was a fun movie. Just enjoy it.
Some movies are just fun, and I think they've ruined it. They've
Nothing
ruined
wrong with
movie
that.
theaters in general. You know, not just with streaming and all that type of stuff, but just what you just said, like review bombing, and this movie's gonna suck because it's woke or some stupid shit, and then you find out bots are doing it, and then you got Rotten Tomatoes, and who cares what Rotten Tomatoes or the Metacritic score? Who cares? Make up your own friggin', and then you'll see people like just copy and paste essentially the opinion of something, and they never even saw the frickin' thing. Now, if you don't want to go see something because you don't like an actress in it, fine. That was always a thing. There were certain actors I don't like, so I just don't go see their movies. Not because maybe they're political, sometimes political, but most of the time just because I just don't like their movies. But you would sometimes just go, like, I remember going to see movies, you know, like at the Regal. Not the Regal. What was it? General Cinemas across by Sears. Remember, there was the one that's not, the building's not even there anymore. But like it was on that side street, and there was like 6 theaters in there.
Oh, you're talking about Four Seasons?
No, not even the Four Seasons. Four Seasons too. But up on Williams Road, next to the Sears, there's a street there, and there used to be a 6-theater cinema there. And my wife and I, when we were first married and we were dating, we went to the movies every Friday or Saturday. Sometimes both.
Yeah.
There were so many things to go see, and they weren't all great. I mean, the funniest one was I took her to see Blade.
Throwback.
She did not know what Blade was. I knew what it was. She did not know. And have you seen Blade?
Oh, yeah.
What happens in the first 12 seconds?
Doesn't he, like, stab someone? Kill someone?
Well, remember they're in the
Oh,
club,
yeah, the
and the
sprinkler,
blood
the
starts
blood
coming out of the
sprinkler, yeah,
sprinklers. And she's like, what did you take me to? I'm like, oh, it's a vampire movie. She's like, what?
Yo, how about the movie Spawn?
So she had to sit through a vampire movie, and to this day, we joke about the fact that I tricked her into seeing Blade. And as silly as that is, that's a great going to the movie story, right? And now people are like, oh, I watched something on Netflix, and you know, blah blah blah. Like, just get out of your house and go to. I mean, and you can find cheap movie theaters too. Like, you don't have to spend $16. You can go and just wait till the cheap day or go to Dipson or whatever and save some money. Just get out of the house and go to the movies.
Yeah. Well, the reason I brought it up, too, is because, like, it's happening right now with, like, the new Scream that's opening up this weekend. People are, like, review bombing it because they're mad that they fired that Melissa Barrera or whatever. Which, like, listen, I'm not going to act like I know anything about any of that shit, but, I mean, okay, you're mad that they fired somebody. You don't have to review bomb the movie. You just don't watch the movie. There's like all these people making posts about how they're not going to watch the movie, and it's like, okay, man, you're not going to watch it. We don't give a shit. And then they like they're like, oh, if you go watch it, you're a piece of shit. Like, why, bro? I like Scream movies. I like Neve Campbell. I'm going to support Neve Campbell because I love her, and she's hot. I have a fat crush on her. I'm going to go see it. Everybody's like, oh, this one's so bad, and I'm like, well, I mean, if you're taking a Scream movie seriously, I mean, I don't know what to tell you then, because those movies have never been serious, ever. They've always been just, you know what I mean?
Well,
mindless slasher flick, which makes them great.
We need the people to do this support Scary Movie 6.
No, don't support it, just for the reason why. I know what you're going to say.
Because Don't Be a Menace to Society 2 and White Chicks 2.
Nobody wants those. Trust me. But yeah, that's another reason to go see Scream this weekend, because the trailer for Scary Movie 6 is going to be in front of it. It's opening in theaters this weekend with Scream.
Really?
Yeah, the first trailer. That's like a movie that, you know what I mean, they could keep making just because there's always going to be movies that you could parody. and they're always, you know, I mean, as long as they play like the original scare, like the first 2 scary movies were fucking hilarious. They're great.
Yo, I think number 2 was probably my favorite one.
Yeah, I'd even go as far as saying 3 was still kind of funny too. But after 3, it just got kind of. It was like, all right, man, you kind of lost the plot. Then they made all the weird ones like disaster movie, epic movie, and it's like, all right, man, it's just not funny anymore. You're just jumbling a whole bunch of parodies into one thing. It's just not funny. Like it was funny, now it's just not.
Yo, you know we need to bring on the show? Niagara stuff.
Oh yeah, I love that guy. I've been watching his updates about trying to find the best steak and cheese in the falls.
Oh, yeah. Wait, does Niagara stuff come through the studio?
Yeah, he was at the Emerge event.
Yeah, he was at Mergathon. Chris is here all the time.
He was the one that won the care package from Tank Talk.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I was hoping I'd get the basket from Drake.
From who?
The comic.
Oh yeah, I love how everybody else was just like picking shit out of the basket. Jules wanted. He's like, I'm taking the whole fucking thing.
Hey, but how they did it? They made everyone had a prize.
Yeah. I still got my Funko Pop. I got it in my house.
I still got the puzzle. Yeah, but yeah, I'm just looking at Niagara stuff. Like he's reviewing subs and stuff.
I was gonna tell him, man. I didn't want to tell him on the post because I realized he was friends with that dude. But I was gonna tell him he's got to stay away from that Howie dude's whatever restaurant he's running. Stay away from it.
Who's Howie?
Howie Ewing or whatever his name is.
Oh.
That's the dude that ran that Avenue Bar and Grill. Remember we went there that one time and the cook was literally smoking a cigarette in the kitchen while cooking the food? He was ashing the cigarette on the floor while he was cooking. I ate that food and literally my stomach turned.
Oh yeah, we were trying to hype the guy up too. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
we bet you had a show.
No wonder they had no wonder their fucking deal was so cheap because the food was gross.
I heard the 716 Bar and Grill used to been Chris's Submasters.
Yeah, Chris Lee's Submasters.
But you know what happened in that situation? Tommy that owned.
Yeah, he stole the fucking name.
Yeah, he's fucking pissed about
fucking
it.
dummy. I couldn't even tell you who's got the best steak and cheese anymore. I mean, Mr. M's got a pretty good one. Their one's pretty good. I think right now he's on Buffalo Ave. I couldn't even tell you which one's on Buffalo Ave, so I haven't been down there in years.
Who?
That guy Niagara stuff. That's where he's at right now. He's going just places on Buffalo Ave. I haven't been.
Yeah, he lives out that way, so I think he's been focusing on LaSalle restaurants.
Yeah, I haven't been
right
out
now.
there. I haven't gotten food from out there in forever. I know Jocko's. Their food's still pretty good. I remember when I was a kid, it was really fun. Like their stingers when I was a kid. Ooh, fantastic, man.
Yeah, I think the best thing I had was that little marketplace in Youngstown.
Oh, Main Street Grill. Oh my God,
Man,
that stinger was,
Those stingers from them are really good.
dude. It was like handcrafted by God Himself. It
But
was so good.
for
Everything
them-
about it was perfect.
for them senior for any sub, I tried a DoorDash Violas. Never again. They don't toast.
DoorDash is so bad now.
Oh, you want to hear about my DoorDash experience?
Oh boy.
Oh hell, Buck, this good motherfucker. Hope he gets food poisoning. Hope he shit diarrhea. Help me out. Brain's freezing.
I don't know.
Anyway, I ordered last week. I ordered from Wegmans to go. Dinner to go. Because I was just lazy not to go out there. You ever had that? Rick,
Yeah, man. I don't have a car, so I don't drive. So of course I know what that's
Rich,
like.
you ever had that moment where you just DoorDash something because you just didn't want to move the house, get out of the house?
That happens on a regular basis. We spend way too much money on delivery food. We're terrible in our house. Everybody's busy. Schedules are bad. So I get home late. My wife gets home late. You know, Zach gets stuck in traffic. My other son works in the night. So like we end up like we only cook a couple times a week. So we end up like DoorDashing or people picking stuff up or something like probably 4 times a week. Like it's crazy. Like it's way too much. Like it's ridiculous how much money we waste on that. But we're cooking more lately. But I mean like my wife is DoorDash coffee.
Huh?
Like that's crazy, right?
Did you go to the car?
Tim Hortons and Tim Hortons like
Dunkin' or
like
Starbucks?
Dunkin' or something. It's like,
Yo,
oh my
guess
god.
what would be open up soon?
Yeah. I mean,
7
like
Brew.
it's not hard to make coffee. But she doesn't feel like it, so I don't blame her.
Yeah, but I was getting back to what I was saying. Order from Wegmans Meals to Go. Okay, I'm ordering it. I said, oh, thank you for ordering for Wegmans Meals to Go. Here's a confirmation at 7:23 p.m. It's like, be here about 8 o'clock. Okay. Had no information because their third party is DoorDash. Guy comes there. Oh, I got a DoorDash pickup. Never fucking put the information in the on his DoorDash. He fucking took my damn food.
Did he?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Got a
That's
fucking.
crazy.
I was like, okay, it was a Reuben sub. Like, okay, if you know you want something to eat, it's a Reuben. Like if you want for example, if you want a Singer sub, you got your mind already set for it. Then an hour I'm trying to call you guys up and yeah, whatever happens, yeah. I was like, okay, this is kind of getting weird because I'm not getting no information. It's getting an hour later. Before, when I order from Wegmans to Meal to Go, I had as soon as the order came in, DoorDash. It was weird. DoorDash did it. DoorDash came in. I could follow the person. Then when the person oh, I could send another person out. I was like, no, that's besides the point. And the DoorDash guy was like, I texted him. I was like, so why is it taking so long? I was like, what's going on? Why is it taking so long? Then I called him up. Dude was confused. Oh, I'm just coming here to cancel the order. Like, nah,
That's crazy.
I have to give some commentary on the Reuben. I think that's the worst sandwich of all time. Because here's what's in a Reuben: corned beef, Swiss cheese, sauerkraut, 1,000-ounce dressing on rye bread. Every single one of those things I hate. There isn't. I mean, I probably could eat the corned beef. That probably wouldn't be bad. But every single thing, I think Swiss cheese is the worst cheese. I think rye bread is the worst bread. Like 1,000-ounce dressing's fine, but I don't want it on a sandwich. And sauerkraut's just like, sorry, no.
Boy, you know who got the best sauerkraut? The Polish Nook.
Yeah, I mean, I guess but I mean, if I could just have sauerkraut by itself or something, or as a side, but I just don't want any of that in a sandwich. I mean, I'd rather have just about anything else than a Reuben. Sorry if there's Reuben fans out there, but just don't like anything in the Reuben.
Shop's heart is broken though.
You know, I could see the clip art. He's gonna have Rich will have like a Reuben.
I'm writing that down right now.
Yeah, well, I was set. It was like, okay. And the next day, I said, fuck it, I'm going to Wegmans now. At the time, because you know how you feel petty? You don't want to do nothing. You just want to take your frustration, not really frustration, but you take your pettiness out on something else. And,
No. You never do that.
Oh, no. But anyway, I can't wait. This year game is going to be the year of gaming.
Why?
Wolverine's dropping out September now.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did see that. I'm pretty excited for that actually.
Yeah, me too.
That looks pretty good.
I'm hoping like right now at this point I gotta probably spend like $200 to get the extra hard drive for my PlayStation.
Yeah.
GTA 6 is definitely in the goal now because it's definitely not green light, but it's definitely in the right lane, the right time.
It better come out this year, man. I'm gonna be pissed if they push it back. And
I told one guy, like, if the game's like, oh, the game, what if it gets delayed? It's like, if it gets delayed, I'm gonna put my ball sack on your car.
Jesus.
Or I was gonna find some random girl at the casino, say you like her.
Oh yeah, new Resident Evil comes out soon, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Requiem. That looks pretty good actually. Leon's back. Infected. In this game.
I tried. I played the Village, Resident Evil Village.
You ever played Biohazard? That one's fucking great. It's one of my favorite games.
Yeah, I played like
Scary as shit though.
but for you to understand what happened. Oh, is Briarheads with the family?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The family in the bayou.
Yeah, I remember that.
That one's wild.
The daddy was hard.
That one's wild. That's when you got to fight the mom. She's like a giant spider.
Fuck.
She shoots shit out of her spider pussy. Out of her spider vagine.
You ever play a game you ever get stuck on? Like, okay, you go into every fucking part of the fucking game, and
Yes.
you finally
I get very angry very quickly. So.
Do you look it up?
Oh, I thought you meant like on like a boss fight or something. I was gonna
No.
say then I get angry and then I just quit and don't play the game ever again.
No, like
I get mad.
there was a couple times where me and Cheetah, kind of weird pointing at over here, like
Sup?
if you camera can see it right there. Me and Cheetah, we'll play Cheetah, we're playing what's that game with the two guys?
Kane Lynch. Oh my god.
It's like
Vietnam flashbacks. That game was wild.
yeah, like when we get to a moment, because at the time I could put my Xbox music on, there, and the song we always play was "Scars" by Papa Roach. It just got us through the good times too.
That game was fucking wild.
That fucking ball scene was hard. Did we play "Scars" for Lee's death when he was going through the fucking zombie hell in Walking Dead game?
What?
Did we play Scars when we were?
I don't know.
No, but when I got to that part, it was a fucking epic part of the game. Where you either walk across the plank, or or put the sharp knife in your little thumb and just go into town with the.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm taking a day off of work of GTA 6. Yeah, I'm not insane for it.
I've been playing. I'm mad, dude. I waited so long for High on Life 2 to come out. I can't even fucking play it. Half the missions in the game are glitched. I can't even play them. I'm pissed. And they put out a fix for it already. My shit's still glitched. Apparently there's another one coming in March. So I'm hoping it comes early so I can play it. Cause, I mean, the game's fucking fun as hell. It's just, there's so much of it that's glitched. It's driving me nuts.
Yo, you should download the Alien Disguise game. As working at the gas station. It's a game preview. You need more than one person to play it. It's like stupid as hell.
Wait. Oh. So apparently, I just went on to Twitter to see what how people were reacting to the news that Paramount's probably gonna buy that own Warner Brothers, and people are not happy.
Yeah, I don't think it's good.
What?
I don't think it's good.
This is crazy. Listen to all this shit that Paramount's gonna own now. If Warner Brothers goes through it, they're gonna have all their assets. They're gonna have TNT, CBS, CNN, MTV, TCM, Showtime, Adult Swim, DC Studios, Paramount Plus, Nickelodeon, HBO, and HBO Max, Comedy Central, Cartoon Network. Listen to all the film rights they're about to have. Star Trek, Gremlins, Beetlejuice, DC Comics, Tom and Jerry, Harry Potter, Citizen Kane, Transformers, A Quiet Place, Looney Tunes, The Conjuring, Mortal Kombat, Game of Thrones, Dora the Explorer, Mission Impossible, The Lord of the Rings, SpongeBob SquarePants, Avatar The Last Airbender, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Dune 3 distribution rights, Minecraft distribution rights.
That's crazy.
And Monsterverse distribution rights. That's fucking crazy.
And some of those properties are going to suffer from it because I don't think they like some of the content that some of those properties have been putting out for different reasons. Paramount, like the owners of Paramount, not Paramount, yeah, like some of the owners of Paramount are not going to like some of the things that Warner Brothers has been putting out. So they've already kind of hurt Star Trek a little bit, and I don't know. I'm just not I'm because the CBS Viacom thing was a mess, and I don't know. I mean, I there's certain things I do like that Paramount went and got. What is it? What's it? The not the boxing, because you don't have to do it on MMA like they got that now.
UFC?
And I do like that they do a nice job with Champions League soccer and stuff. But there's a lot of things about Paramount I don't like, and I do feel like they're gonna probably get rid of some of the cool things that Warner Brothers has been trying to do.
Yeah, and Paramount is doing like who got a bigger wiener competition against Disney right now.
Oh, this is crazy to think about. If this deal goes through, Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon will become sister networks after more than 30 years of competition.
Wow,
that's crazy.
Yo, if that deal happens, we gotta do a whole dive on Paramount and Disney.
Yep.
That's gonna be one.
Disney's gonna need to get something else. Like they're gonna need to buy partner with Apple or something. They're gonna need to beef up their stuff, or their
You know
it's
who
gonna be
Disney
hard.
need to go after now? They need to go after Sony.
Someone said after Man of Tomorrow, the DCU will legit be over. Paramount won. I'm in disbelief.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And then someone else said last female-led superhero film from DC Comics comes out in June. This is fucking crazy. That's wild, bro.
It's just, it was weird about not having Yoda here. He's like the guy that calm us, or
I know, dude. We're about to all go off the rails right now because Yoder's not here to calm us down.
I don't know how much time. I don't know how much time we've been. I don't know how much time we were in this episode.
Yep.
I can't tell because there's a little bar on the
I
bottom.
know. I can't tell either.
Yeah, fuck. Hey, Rich. Time check.
Yep. What about it?
What's the time check?
Star Trek?
No, time check.
What do you mean? Oh,
How much time we got?
oh, we are in. Sorry. Huh. Where's the thing? An hour and 7 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
there it is. I feel better now.
It was squeezed. The app was squeezed. So.
But yeah, Rich. Because you can see it out your end, but on over here, when we see our end.
Yep.
You gotta position your hand right. Right here, where I'm pointing at, that's the TV. That's what we look at when we record. We're doing a little behind the scenes of Getting a Loser. We're starting a podcast.
Oh, shit, dude.
There you go.
This is wild.
Oh, shit. She's going to fucking...
People on the internet are fucking ruthless, man. Corey Feldman posted something on Twitter about how his divorce is finalized. And someone replied and said, "You should fully embrace your gayness. It would be less expensive." And he said, "Far, far less expensive. I'll work on that." What the fuck, dude? Twitter's such a cesspool. It's crazy. Somebody said going from James Gunn to Brett Ratner for Superman movies is going to be the biggest downgrade of all time. Who's Brett Ratner?
No idea.
Me either. Oh, I think that's Trump's son-in-law. I believe I've seen something there.
Oh, Brett Johnson? Or Benny Johnson?
Paramount wants... Well, here's it being broken down, I guess. Paramount wants the whole company in this deal. And they're offering $31 per share. Netflix only wanted the movie studio and HBO Max and is only offering $27.75 per share. Damn, this guy's dropping a lot of F-bombs. He's mad about it.
He's very upset. A lot of people are going to be upset because I feel like, it's really going to have an effect. And I mean, I had some concerns about Netflix too because I feel like Netflix was going to leave the movies in the theaters shorter.
Yeah.
They were going to cut the time in half, basically, that movies, and that they're going to pretty much effectively start to kill movie theaters. So maybe this will help movie theaters. but I also think that there's going to be, less. But this is a problem with all content in general anyway, because, we used to have 120 or 130 media outlets as late as like the late 90s.
Yeah.
And the consolidation of media companies is down to 6. If it's getting to the point where it's kind of like, remember the original, what was the RoboCop movie?
Yeah.
Do you remember the original movie? The only restaurant was Taco Bell or something like that. Because all the restaurants had been bought out and they were all just Taco Bell now. And that's kind of what we're getting to. Everything is going to just be one or two companies that tell you everything that you should watch. And there will always be little independent things, but they just don't. It's just hard. I don't know. It's bad for the industry. It's just bad.
Yeah. Real quick before we wrap up, I mentioned this and I forgot. They released the list of nominees for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year.
Cool.
So I'm gonna go through them real quick. The Black Crowes, Jeff Buckley, Mariah Carey, Phil Collins, Melissa Etheridge, Lauryn Hill, Billy Idol, INXS, Iron Maiden, Joy Division / New Order, New Edition, Oasis, Pink, Sade, Shakira, Luther Vandross. And this one really surprised me. I thought they were already in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Wu-Tang Clan. I thought they were already in there, but I guess not.
Yeah, I got a question. If it's a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame,
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. I wonder why they still call it the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame when it's
it would
not just rock and roll anymore. Yeah, I don't know. That's strange.
I think the opinion of that is they'll say that there's influences. Rock and roll music has influenced those artists.
That's fair.
So I think they want to stay relevant too, because name 5 current rock and roll artists. So you kind of need to be relevant, and everything's influenced by something else anyway. So it's fine.
Not screamo rock, actual rock and roll.
Because Johnny Cash is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And you could argue that he's country, but would you be up? I'd be upset if Johnny Cash was not recognized
me too,
as
probably.
So
that's how I felt when I seen the Wu-Tang Clan. I was surprised they're not already in there. They were huge.
Wu-Tang Clan for president.
Very monumental.
Yo, speaking of Wu-Tang, R.I.P. to the producer.
Very monumental in the world of hip hop and whatnot.
Oh, we're going to
Wu-Tang
speak
Clan.
something crazy. I was going to have this idea to talk about. You see that Martin Scorsese?
Martin Scorsese.
No, not Scorsese. Martin's daughter died.
Oh, Martin Short.
Martin Short's daughter.
Yeah, his stepdaughter committed suicide. Dude, what is going on with that lately? There's so much of that recently. That fucking wide receiver, Rondell Moore, he killed himself. Shot himself in his garage.
Little Papa, the rapper from
Yeah. That one dude, the guy who played Lewis in Revenge of the Nerds, he killed himself after a battle with bipolar disorder. Dude, what is going on with that?
Is Lewis the same? Did he play Lizzie McGuire's dad?
Yeah. Robert Carradine?
Yeah.
It's crazy, dude. There's so much of that lately. It's like 2026, bro. You can't just chill for 5 seconds, please? Jesus Christ.
Let me put my underwear on first before somebody kills.
It's fucking crazy,
What's the most
man.
shocking
It's
celebrity
sad.
death so far this year for you?
I don't know. That one's pretty surprising. Robert Carradine. The actual death, it's really not, a lot of times it's not really surprising. It's a lot of older people, you know what I mean? It's a lot of people that have been struggling for, like Robert Duvall. He was old, so it wasn't, it was sad, but it wasn't really surprising given his age.
yeah, he was old, and
Yeah. Who else just died recently?
Yeah, it's not like he was 40 or something.
Yeah.
It's sad when when they maybe die a little too early.
Yeah.
In their 60s or 70s, or the guy that was the actor McSteamy. I can't think of the actor's name. He was
Eric Dane.
Yeah, nice guy. Seemed like a nice guy. Got sick. Died way too young. That stuff's kind of sad.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
It's
it's
too
just,
much for
it's
lately,
crazy.
man.
Like these last few deaths are suicide.
There's so much of it lately. It's crazy. And it's like I was thinking about this earlier too, especially like with like the male suicides. Like people are like then people immediately jump to, oh, why aren't we taking it more seriously? And like I'd argue, like I think now men's mental health is being taken the most serious it probably has in years. Like I feel like there's been a lot more work done on it recently now. You know what I mean? Especially because you got like celebrities like AJ Brown. Like last year or the year before that, he like publicly like spoke out about his struggle with mental health and
Somebody AJ Brown, the
yeah,
wide receiver.
Yeah,
Yeah, just a few years ago. I mean, like, you didn't talk about being depressed or whatever. Like nowadays, it's definitely more accepted, and
yeah.
but yeah, you're not wrong. Like just a few years ago, like especially men's mental health is never just toughen up. Like have a beer, you'll be fine. Like do a shot of whiskey, you'll be fine. Like okay, well encourage alcoholism. That's a great treatment for for your depression. But I mean, no, you're right. So I mean, it's actors that are speaking out about it, and like it's good. I mean, it definitely and unfortunately there is, but you said there's still a lot of. I'm sure I don't know the numbers, but I definitely think male suicides eclipse women's suicide by a lot.
That's a sad thing too. Is like, what I mean, we could talk about it even more than we already do now. It doesn't mean it's just automatically going to fix everything. You know what I mean? Because as someone, from the point of view of someone who's been through it before and has been depressed, thought about doing it before. It's easy, like when you're surrounded by like love and shit, that people just think, oh, okay, well you're gonna do better. But you don't know how easy it is to immediately just think about the bad shit. To like ignore all the good signs you have around you and only think about the bad shit. And that's what makes you do it, is because you can only ever you like get stuck in this place where you can't not think about how bad shit is or how bad shit could be, you know what I mean? And you get stuck with those demons that it's hard to get out of that, and it's hard to be like, okay, well, I'm going to keep going, and then you get stuck in the like, okay, well, I'll feel better if I just do it. You know what I mean? That's why you hear like a lot of people that like have tried to do it. After trying to do it, that's when they realize like, oh shit, I'm glad it didn't work, because now I realize like that guy jumped out, like the stories you hear that one guy jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge and survived. He said, I'm glad I survived, because as soon as I left the railing, I regretted it.
Yeah, I saw that video.
Yeah. Like, it's crazy, dude.
I took a class on it, too.
It's sad. You know what I mean? Obviously, I wish there was more I could do, but, we do our part, We talk about it. I talk about it.
We talk about it.
Yeah. No, you do. I mean, and I just feel that we've done this. It's funny because we do this every once in a while, but, like, you're right. Like, just the fact that we talk about it is good for us.
Yeah.
It's just for us. Like, and, maybe if someone's watched to this point in the pod and they're like, wow, I'm not alone. Like, I think, most people don't. That's the problem with depression. That's the one thing I know about depression is you're in a vacuum. You don't. It doesn't matter what people say or do. Like, you're just in that vacuum, and you just don't. You don't feel like anybody can possibly understand what you're going through. And it's just sad. Like, it's just sometimes, like you say, check on your homies, and it's just, hey man, what's up? How you doing?
Yeah.
Just like
It's
that
literally
might
that
save
simple sometimes,
that
yeah.
phone call might literally just save a life. Like, you just don't know what's going on with somebody's brain.
Yeah, sometimes
Like,
it's
you just
literally
never
that
know.
simple, yeah.
You just never know. So yeah.
Yeah, it sucks too, and I feel bad when I see people that like lose somebody to it, and then they're like, oh, I wish I would have known. And it's like a lot of the times, man, people that are depressed, like really depressed, they get so good at hiding it that even like the people that are around them 24/7 wouldn't be able to see it. Because like when I was living with my cousin, when I was going through it, we were together. We seen each other pretty much every day, and there was a lot of times where she had no idea I was struggling because I got so good at hiding it. I became so good at it. You know what I mean? Now, obviously, I don't. Now I'm maybe a little too open about it because now I pretty much just tell everyone. But you know what I mean? I think it's also kind of like where I come from. I tell a lot of people just because I don't. Like, I kind of like use it now as like my way of like hoping that it reaches someone, just like kind of show them like, hey man, you're not alone. You know what I mean? I'm going through it. I've gone through it.
Well, but even the fact that you mentioned, like you keep it in your forefront that it's something that you struggle with. It's like, you know, and that in other words, the fact if you just kind of put it aside and not talk about it and not mention it, then he's better now. Like,
Yeah.
well, that's not necessarily. I mean, you have. I mean, we all go through times where it's like, you know, you're doing really well, but then just things happen and you just have a shitty ass couple weeks, and it's just like you're just back in it, and it's like all that work that you've done, those 3 steps forward, is now it's like 2 steps back, and you're like, how am I back to where I was? Like, so you have to keep talking about it because it doesn't go away. Like, it's not like it just, you know, you can medicate or whatever, and maybe that helps, but at some point you just gotta keep. It's like anything. It's like alcoholism. Like, you're never not an alcoholic.
Yeah.
You're just an alcoholic the rest of your life. It doesn't mean you're drinking. It just you just know that it's very easy for you to slip back into that, you know, those bad habits, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it's sad. Obviously, I'm sending love to anybody who's struggling or has struggled, or, you know, knows somebody who is struggling. I mean, you know, like Rich said, you know, a lot of times it's as easy as just picking up a phone and calling them. Sometimes that one phone call could, you know.
Sorry.
Sometimes that
send
one
me a
phone
message.
call does more help than you realize.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the cool thing about, like, my buddies, too, is, like, we have almost a constant thing where we're almost always gaming together every week. So it's like that, you know what I mean? Like, I know if I'm going through it, eventually at some point my buddy's going to reach out. I'm like, hey, man, get on the game. You know what I mean? It's going to give me, like, that bump to be like, okay, I'm going to get on. You know what I mean? I'm going to joke around with my buddies. I'm going to have some fun. You know what I mean? But it's also cool that, like, you know, I think also, too, it's a good thing that, like, a lot of people know that I struggle with, because then a lot of people know to, like, you know what I mean, will, like, check up on me. But also, don't let that be an excuse to, you know what I mean? Just because you don't know somebody's struggling, don't use that as an excuse to not check up on them. Check up on everybody.
Check up on anyone. You don't care if you didn't talk to the homie if you got some beef with a dude or person, just squash it out. 2026 is not going to be the year where you're going I rather, like that video I sent to the group, not you, Rich.
Wow.
Thanks.
Wow.
No, I was just, it was just a
We
moment.
set up a whole group chat so Rich could be involved, and you're not even involved in them. Sad, man.
No, but I don't.
It's too late, man. You ruined it.
But
Now you got to pay double next month.
Fuck it. I'm paying tomorrow. And how much over for them? But yeah, that video where I'd rather call you up. I don't care if we didn't talk for a long time. Oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, good. How you doing? Oh, good.
Well, it's like a lot of people say, you know, a lot of thing that a lot of people use is I'd rather you cry on my shoulder than me cry at your funeral. You know what I mean? I mean, it's true, man. You know, I fucking hate going to funerals for friends, man. It's the worst. Especially when you're as young as me. You know what I mean? I'm only in my 30s, so.
Yo, what's even worse? Friend funerals or family funerals?
Dude, all funerals fucking suck. I hate going to funerals, man. I hate it. I hate the whole idea of it. It just sucks, man.
I
hate
think
it.
going to a funeral sucks, but if you gotta be in line, where the people come and like, oh, my condolences go to you, and oh, I'm sorry, I'm here for you.
Yeah, well, how the fuck do you think I feel, man? I've been tasked with, unfortunately, speaking at every single funeral until the day I die.
Fuck, man. I'm not laughing at it. It's like,
Just because I'm so good at writing. Lucky me. Ridiculous. Now I'm stuck doing it forever.
dude, we gotta get more views. There's a way the YouTube guys will bless us one day. Give us.
Yeah, we're going to give them views by kicking you off.
Okay, I'll start.
We're going to do it this week, but Yoder's not here, so I have to wait now.
Yeah, okay.
Me and Yoder, we're going to have an intervention with you.
Okay.
And tell you we asked AI bot to look over our profile and it said the solution was to fire you.
Yeah, I see.
Sorry.
He praises my work.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's get out of here. I'm starving.
Yeah, I
Hey,
gotta pick up my
Oh,
food.
shit. What?
I gotta pick up my food.
Yeah, there you go. See? Perfect.
This is our first installment of.
Not our first. It's been like our 37th.
Or
It's just been a while.
But no, our first installment in the new studio of Chopper Cheetah in the Morning. What?
Yoderless. We're Yoderless.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours.
The
It won't be-
Yoderless show.
I'm-
That should be the name of the episode. Yoderless.
The Yoderless show.
But yeah, I'm just saying, being cheetah. If Yoda can't make it to an episode in the future, you're gonna see our contact. You might see reactions. You might see.
No, probably not.
You might see me get some food over here or something and try to guess what the food is. Blind test.
Why do you always set up stuff that never happens? It's like your thing.
Shut up, you.
Yeah, we did the mayonnaise test. You know
That and like bad
Hey,
segue in is your
Hey, that
thing.
mayonnaise. We were joking about mayonnaise.
Oh God.
But it's what it is. But my last catchphrase. Thanks for riding along, losers. Catch you on the flip side.